All right, I just want to go through the steps I used to make this tile etcher template. Basically, I made this template so I can slide these tiles in. They won't shift around. I'll be able to etch them. And basically, to cut this out and how I laid it out on the software, the tiles are 4 inches and 5/16 of an inch when you count the little, I don't know if you can see that, the little nubs on the side of them. So it becomes 4 inches and 5/16 of an inch. And I always have trouble lining up the tile, getting the image laid over it. So what I figured what I'd do is get a template so I'm always on the same spot, and I can lock those in the software. Just place them and place the image over them when I'm going to etch them. To etch this on my table for my laser, this is permanent, right? So this is always staying the same. I usually have a template guide I leave in here with the guides, the grid, so I can somewhat line them up. But it never worked out well trying to get it perfect and checking it. I figured with this, I can always drop them in the same exact spot. So I always do a template like this, make it so it's removable. It fits in there snug. And what I did here was I laid tinfoil down on the base. Laid tinfoil down so the laser wouldn't cut through this template and into my table. I put a couple blocks on there. So I put these in here to prop up the board a little bit, but it would still sit in the frame and not move, be in the same exact spot. And then basically I just cut out this section. I think I had it at 100% 25 first speed and cut through it about 10 times till I finally got it where these would just pop out. So they pop out, and yeah, that's how I made this. I'm gonna go ahead and etch a couple tiles, but I figured I'd make a video just to so you could see how this template was made. All right, there was one thing I forgot to show you, which was basically 4 5/16 inch tile, which is 4 1/4. I think it's just your standard square tile that you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's. And I did, just because, yeah, I know myself and I'll probably screw up and move these in the software at some point. So I did want to etch where the center of this square was. All right, so I use Lightburn software. So in Lightburn software, it'll give you the coordinates. If you select that box that you're etching, it'll give you the coordinates where it was located for the center, right? So I did mark the centers, made a note of it in Lightburn and etched it on the wood, just so I don't forget, right? As I'll do my best to lock these squares and prevent it from moving the squares when I'm working with the image over the tile, but I know me, they'll move. So yeah, it's a good idea to add text on where they were located.